Alright, hello my friends, and welcome back, I guess. I was gonna do the whole, hi friends, welcome back to my channel, but then I thought that seems a little bit disingenuous to what I want to talk about today, so, hello, I am here in my bedroom, in an undisclosed location in the northern hemisphere. I'm pretty sure I mentioned where I live, or at least the country where I lived before. I don't know why I'm being so vague now, but, I started to realize, like, they teach you this growing up in the technology age or whatever, but, like, not to share your information to people online because it follows you. Like, nothing on the internet disappears. And I've gotten to thinking that I've overshared, not just shared, I've overshared a lot. Most of it's not really information that would harm me. It's just very specific and alarming to any future employers. So, if you're a future employer and you're watching this, please hire me. And also, I love capitalism, and I will be a corporate shill let's set it at like $25 an hour. I feel like that's reasonable. I mean, I am open to negotiation, and obviously health insurance is included. That's not negotiable. But basically, I am progressing right now. I asked for an assignment. I did not ask for assignment. That is not the word I was looking for. I asked for an extension to an assignment. And what happened was this. I am good at writing essays. I know that writing is one of my strong suits, and it has not been a problem for me. Knowing that, I pushed it aside because I thought I could just rely on my innate talents at bullshitting. So when the time came for me to sit down on my essay, I got so overwhelmed by stress because I was procrastinating that I was paralyzed and I couldn't write my essay. So I asked for an extension because I've learned how to ask for help. That is what we call growth.gif or GIF. I still don't know how to say that word. But now I have an extension until this Friday. And now that I've gotten it, I have continued to procrastinate because I have continued to think, oh, this is fine. This is what, 650 words? It's not even a long essay. I was like, this is fine. I'll be able to bang out in no time. So I didn't do it. And now we are 2 days before the deadline. Technically 1 because it is midnight Thursday morning. Is that how you say that? It is like 12 something. So this is basically a hold it up to say that I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. And the whole executive dysfunction, which is basically you cannot, or, okay, I don't even understand it well enough to be able to explain it to an audience, but I have difficulty starting things. The fear of not doing right or not being able to do it well, or the fear of being bad or something. or just, misplaced confidence in my own abilities stops me from starting something. And so I have been having that issue with the essay, but also because it's just so understimulating. Like, I'm not interested in the essay topic. It's intriguing, and I know how to form my arguments, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm gonna write, but the thought of sitting down and looking at sources and typing it out, it bores me in a way that hurts my brain. Like, it's basically textbook understimulation, where you have to find a way to give your brain dopamine, otherwise the brain's gonna refuse to do the task because they don't get anything from it. I refer to my brain in the plural sense. That is not the word I meant to choose, but that is also something that has been a thing for me. I don't know if it's just recently or like since forever, but like impulsivity, not just with me sitting down to do this video out of nowhere, but also like speech patterns where I don't really know where I'm going in a sentence, and when I get to a word that I stumble over, it's because I don't think about this is what I'm talking about. I don't think about the way I'm going to phrase it, and so it comes out weird, or I trip over a word, or maybe that's just like a speech impediment thing, which I also had as a kid, because I love to collect disorders. Yeah, I don't, what was I saying? Right, so this doesn't have a moral logical conclusion, or like, long story short, blah blah blah. It's mostly a rant video, I guess. And having these realizations about possibly having a learning disorder like ADHD, or ADD, or a different attention disorder, it's put a lot of things in perspective, and like, it sucks because I can't, one of my, I don't know if it was a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but one of the psychologists / psychiatrists I consulted straight up refused to get me a ADHD assessment, because like I spoke to him for a very short amount of time, and he dismissed basically everything I said because of the very small, minute details I gave him. Like, oh, you did well in school. You wouldn't have done well in school if you had ADHD. Like, it doesn't just appear in adults. You usually see it in children, but maybe, sir, you haven't considered that the rigid structure of the school system gave me enough support that I just happened to be super interested in whatever they were teaching at the time, and that was how I got good grades. And now that I don't have that support structure where I have to create my own rigid schedule and study habits, I can't do it. Also, I don't know what I was saying. Maybe I also have memory problems. There's a whole slew of ADHD symptoms that I really resonate with, and I can't get a assessment because, well, fuck that guy, but that he kind of soured my whole view on asking for a medical diagnosis. And B, for monetary reasons. It's just a lot of money to sink into something, which I don't know how it would change my experience, because I know with a diagnosis you get accommodations like in school, but I'm getting accommodations in school anyway, so for like $2,000. What?